It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
From the home of the defending Central Jersey Group 1 champions from 2025, Thrive Charter School, the home of the Titans, the site for this one tonight as they play host to Burlington Township and the Falcons here on the WBCB Sports Network. Hi everybody, Mike Warren alongside Ryan Baxter. Great to be with you as we have more high school basketball action here for you tonight on WBCB. A good one between a couple of familiar foes in Burlington Township and in Thrive Charter School. A season ago, these two teams met back on the 24th of December. It took 2 overtimes to decide the final outcome in that one, and it was Burlington Township, Ryan, coming out on top with a 55-52 victory. One of the very few losses a season ago for Thrive Charter, as we mentioned, rising to the top of Central Jersey Group 1 to end things just a season ago. And speaking with a lot of the coaches, a lot of the people in this arena here tonight, the expectation is that of the same. It's to go back and get that Group 1 title this year.
And I'm not sure why the expectation would be anything else. You got a lot of the same guys coming back. They're adding an incredible player in Sean Turner, who's a transfer over from Hamilton West. This Thrive Charter team is set to run the table yet again, but they got to get through a really, really tough Burlington Township team that gave them problems last year, one of the only teams to do so.
Burlington Township saw their season come to an end during their playoff run against Ewing last year. So they're pretty familiar here with some of the teams within Mercer County, but specifically for Thrive Charter School, they lose a little bit of talent, but tons of talent still on this roster. And it all starts with some of the talent we talked about earlier, but Marjon Skillman, one of the guys that was a primary contributor a season ago, along with Jamar Young. We'll see both of them in the starting lineup here tonight. Their roles might change a little bit, but still, as we said, the goal's still the same. What do you expect to see from both of those two here tonight?
I expect both of them to come out here and try to punch each other in the mouth, honestly. You talk about Marjon Skillman, who plays like he's 6'9". The kid down there is absolutely unguardable. There's not much you can do against him. Javian Cesar Jones, he's not starting tonight, but he's a really big contributor for this Thrive Charter team. Somebody who can get into the paint and get these easy layups. And they did lose their leading scorer from last year in Isaiah Gore to the transfer. He's over at Archbishop Ryan now. But Thrive Charter's trying to prove that it's not a one-man show out here. No more Gore for the Titans, but you still got Marjon Skillman. You got the player of the game for the championship game from Group 1, Tyler Hammond, still here. There's a lot of expectations here in Hamilton, and it's understandably so. This team is poised and ready to go.
Burlington Township 26-4 last season. Let's take a look at their starting lineups presented by the Trentonian. Don't forget, you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. In the backcourt, Andrew Larby along with Sidney Richards, Jeff Totley, Jaden Leon, and Christian George, the 1 through 5. For head coach Lacey Walker of the Burlington Township Falcons. Again, it's Larby, Richards, Totley, Leon, and George. The starting 5 tonight for Burlington Township. For Thrive Charter, they can go with Tyler Hammond, Terrion Page, Marjon Skillman, Jamar Young, and Jermaine Bryson. The starting lineup for Thrive Charter under Khalid Lewis, the Group 1 defending champions, open up their season here tonight at Thrive Charter School. Moments away here from Honoring America. We'll step aside on WBCB. Jump ball coming up next between Thrive Charter and Burlington Township. Don't go anywhere. High school basketball continues here on WBCB.
Hi, this is Merrill Reese, welcoming you back to the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner, indoor, outdoor dining in a beautiful setting underneath their tents. You can also now settle back at their bar for great food. Come back home to those classic Revere dishes they're so well known for. Their steaks, chops, fresh in-season seafood, and homemade pasta dishes. Get out and enjoy yourselves. Come back to the Revere. They're open 7 days for lunch and dinner at 802 River Road off Route 29 in Ewing Township. They also offer special family packages for takeout. Great for any special affair at home. For more information and reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. The Revere. Outstanding. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Back here at Thrive Charter School, starting lineups being introduced. First action for both of these teams here tonight, Ryan, and a lively atmosphere here in the home of the now Titans. A packed gymnasium, the energy lifting, and a primetime matchup here to start our week on WBCB. Doesn't get much better than this.
No, not at all. Like I was talking about before we even started, it's cold as ever outside. The sun's going down before dinner. It's basketball season, high school basketball season in New Jersey. Nothing better than it.
Tyler Hammond in the starting lineup. Terrion Page in the backcourt as well. Jamar Young getting the start for the Titans. Jermaine Bryson, and rounding out the lineup, Marjon Skillman. Under the direction of Khalid Lewis, the Titans of Thrive Charter begin their season on their home floor in front of a packed house. Fans from all over Mercer County and beyond piling in to see this one tonight. And rightfully so. You got the defending Group 1 champs beginning their season. And as we alluded to during the Trentonian pregame show, Ryan, all of the talk around this team, it's not just making the playoffs again, it's going back and getting that Group 1 title back here where it belongs. And you talk to a lot of people around this school, and that's how they feel. It's their title. It's time for them to bring it back home.
Yeah, so the big difference between last year and this year is last year Thrive Charter was just getting started. It was their first year active as a school after the name change and everything. Nobody knew what the team was going to bring to the table. Now, instead of having questions, they got a target on their back now. A lot of these teams are going to be gunning for them. They're going to play them hard. They're going to play them fast. And it's really up to the Titans to show how good they are at adjusting and being able to keep being the defending champions of Group 1.
Skillman at midcourt, joined by Christian George. Again for Burlington Township, Andrew Larby and Sidney Richards in the backcourt. Jeff Totley, Jaden Leon, and Christian George in the front court. Ball is tossed, tipped back, and won by the Titans, and we're underway. Here's Jamar Young controlling. Hounded by Jaden Leon. Right wing extended. Page works it around. Here's Hammond. Skillman penetrates, has it stripped. Larby takes it away, pulls it into the front court. Falcons will set up for the first time tonight. Richards kicks, Here's Larby directing traffic. He wants a screen. Gives it on over to Totley. Totley gets a screen from George. It's an offensive foul going the other way.
Quick start here for the Falcons. They want to get into the paint and get it done with quickly. They're trying to get these screen and rolls going early. Offensive foul there, too early on the movement there for them, but I can see the game plan they're going for already.
Titans back with it. This is Page. It's a screen from Bryson. Another one from Skillman, works it over. Left side extended. This is Young. Page on the drive. Kick. Skillman thought about it. Now lets it fly. Short off the side iron. Larby lets it roll out of play. And 6:51 left to go in the opening frame, still scoreless.
Skillman not really one to take the outside jumper like that. He usually does all of his work down here in the painted area, so a little interesting to see him pull that jump shot.
Trying to provide some early spacing early there with Skillman. Larby needing help. Excuse me, this is Richards to the floor. Ball's tied up. Larby and Bryson having some words.
If this game's going to be as physical as the JV game we just saw, we're going to have a really fun night tonight, Mike.
Yeah, that was a fun JV game prior to the start of this one. Khalid Lewis back there on the sideline trying to instruct some of his guys to keep their cool. Here's Larby. Skillman on him. Extends the pressure outward. Larby wants help, doesn't have much of it. Great defense to start from the Titans. Trapped, Richards there. Skip pass. Driving, kicking, corner. Totley back out and out of play.
Almost a perfect possession there for the Falcons. In my opinion, he should have taken the layup on the drive. I don't think he needed to kick that ball out. We could have been looking at the first bucket of the game.
Here's Jamar Young looking to set up shop. Strong drive by Page, kicks out. Recovering Hammond, and it goes the other way. Off the leg of Hammond. Still scoreless, almost 3 full minutes into this one. Both of these teams trying to get into their offensive flow. Richards breaks the timeline. Coasts in. Leon a three. Rims out. Rebound George. Second chance. They're calling a foul.
Ooh. See, I thought that was all ball. Coach Lewis not happy with his team's effort so far.
George at the line for a pair. First one on the way is true. First points of the night. 5:41 to play in the first. George at the line. His second shot on the way is good, but a violation. And the basket will not count. A violation goes against Burlington Township. Full court press here from the Falcons. Bryson looks middle. It's stolen by George. Drives. Jump ball the call. He was tied up. And it stays with the Titans. Sean Turner comes in, the Hamilton West Hornet from a season ago, now a Thrive Charter Titan. Into the game, and he'll help to break this press. Does so on a couple of passes. Coast to coast go the Titans, laying it up and in for two is Jamar Young. And Thrive's in front by one. Larby takes contact, whistle sounds, it's a blocking foul, and he'll head to the stripe for a pair.
Very, very quick from the Falcons. The second they get the ball, they take off. They're trying to cover 90 feet as quickly as possible. They're doing a good job at it too. They just got to convert these fast break points.
Yeah, chances have been there. Larby hits the first at the line. Second shot on the way, and down it goes. Larby, the team captain and returning starter from last year. First team All-Patriot division and Burlington Township's second leading scorer. Corner, here's Hammond. Pull up three on the way, too strong. Whistle sounds. And a late whistle at that. Hammond's going to head to the line, I believe, for three. He is.
Very late whistle on that call there. He blew the whistle as Marjan Skillman went up to get the rebound. I thought they called him over the back for a second, but nevertheless, Hammond for three.
Sometimes, even though it's late, doesn't mean it's not incorrect. There was some definite contact. No, it didn't seem like there was a landing space for Hammond when he came down, so that's probably why they blew the whistle. But, yeah, we had a couple of those the other night, actually same crew from the other night at Notre Dame, and a couple of late calls, but they were the right ones. And you want to see the right calls made, absolutely. Oh, yeah,
100%. And Hammond is usually a really good shooter and free throw shooter. We saw him have a couple and 1 threes from the Group 1 championship game last year. So he's definitely somebody you got to watch out there when he's got the ball in his hands.
2 of 3 at the line that time for Tyler Hammond. Thrive in front by 1. Presses on. Leon up ahead. Kicking. Larby steps into a 3 and hits. Andrew Larby, he's got 4. And a 2-point lead back in favor for Burlington Township. Coast to coast, left hand is true. Jamar Young, he's got 4. Full pressure on from the Titans. That pass batted away. Hammond on the pressure on Larby. And now the Falcons going to try to get back into their press break.
Falcons are doing a great job at breaking the press. I say that as Jamar Young almost steals it during that press, but they've been doing a really good job of getting past half court.
Young's been all over the place so far for Trenton, or for Thrive.
Yeah, he's one of those spark plug guys. Like, he's one of those guys that the energy just courses through him, and it courses through the whole team. He gets the team going.
Richards trying to find space, not much there. Stolen by Page, left hand denied, but a whistle comes in. Richards thought he got all basketball on that one. Not a fan of the call. Neither are the fans from Burlington Township here in attendance.
You know, that one was really close. That's a tough call to make there. But either way, it was a great defensive effort from the young man, honestly. Way to get up there and way to just get a hand on that. Tough whistle, tough call to make there, but I like the defense.
Terrion Page at the line. Senior guard shooting 2, can't hit the first. Second shot is good from Page. He splits a pair. Thrive in front by 1 again. Leon into the front court. Pass to George. He's doubled. Double team comes in. Turner ties him up and forces the whistle to sound. Some substitutions coming on here for Thrive. Ty Hobbs comes into the game. Javion Caesar Jones comes in, as well as Kim Ross. Pass lofted, tipped, out of bounds. And I believe that was last touched by Thrive.
Yeah, Jamar got a hand on that one. Almost took out an official on that one as well.
It's tight down there on that right sideline. Thrive bench comes right towards that out of bounds line. George on the inbound. Works it into the corner. Totley met with a double, spins out. Has it poked free from behind. Going the other way, here's Young. Totley comes from behind and the whistle sounds. He's going to get tapped for the foul, it looks like. It's already 4 team fouls on Burlington Township. 1 more until the Titans are in the bonus. 4:03 and counting here in this first quarter. Here's Turner. Driving, Turner gets inside, he's blocked. Rim protectors all over the court for Burlington Township.
No whistle on that one right there. Sean Turner was looking for his first bucket as a Titan, but was immediately denied.
Richards works it over. Here's Larby. Wants help. Skip pass. Richards, step back three on the way. Bank is open. Second three of the night for Burlington Township. Transition, it's Jones for two.
And that's what he does. Javian Cesar Jones cuts through the paint and gets layups, makes them look nice and easy.
Cesar Jones cashing in for two, knotted up at 9 with 3:15 to go. Young comes out, he'll get a breather.
So Jermaine Bryson back into the game for him.
Bryson on the low block. Pass, looking for Ross. Hobbs works it over, Turner, corner. Jones wants a triple and connects. 5 off the bench for Javion Cesar Jones. A 3-point lead for Thryde. Over and back the call. Richards didn't get his feet down.
Falcons facing a little bit of pressure right now, and they're not doing too well with it at the moment. Thrive's starting to get some heat. They're really starting to catch fire. They need to do something about it now. I like their defensive aggressiveness, but they really need to cool it off now.
Javion Cesar Jones handling. Larby on the defense. Jones
Lost
sends
his
it
headband.
off. Headband on the floor. Jones kicking, that's Turner. Has it stolen. Falcons come up with a turnover. Fresh legs off the bench. Stealing that one, Noah Ingram Beecham. Richards gets inside, puts it up and in, but the whistle comes on the ground.
Good strength from Richards to get through the defense that he was facing there, but foul on the floor, bucket doesn't count.
Larby, elbow jumper, short off the iron. Volleyed free, and the Falcons will reset. Beecham kicks out. Leon. Larby, Ross all over him, and the whistle sounds. Kim Ross going to be called for the foul.
Very aggressive perimeter defense, honestly, from both sides. We've seen a lot of guys on the ground a lot more.
Inside Larby, forcing it up, it won't go. Last touched by Thrive, stays with Burlington Township. Dual duty there from Ryan Baxter.
Sorry about that.
Running over to get that basketball. Floated in to Richards. Hobbs on him. Ty Hobbs all over him. Richards crosses over, isolates, floats it up and in off the window for two. Sidney Richards with 5. Falcons down by 1.
He's trying to prove that that win last year wasn't just a fluke. He's doing everything he can to get them back in the win column.
Bryson a 3, too strong. Rebound by Leon. Under 90 seconds to play in the first quarter. Falcons controlling. It's Richards, corner. Beecham hoists a 3, short. Cesar Jones can't hold it in. Last touch by Burlington Township, and Thrive Charter takes over. 1:14 to go in the first quarter. Titans up by 1. Substitution coming on here. Terry Gadsden comes in for Burlington Township. Turner works it up ahead. Hammond back in. Left wing, skip pass. Jones driving, right hand. A lot of traffic, a lot of contact, no whistle. Last touched by Cesar Jones on that baseline. It'll head back with Burlington Township with 1:02. Leon. Beecham. Two-man set clearing the timeline. Beautiful pass. George doubled, but he walked.
Now, I'll say this, the Falcons are absolutely winning the hustle game right now. They are definitely out moving the Titans at this point in time. They're getting their hands on a lot of passes, getting into these passing lanes. They're getting offensive rebounds. They're having their way down low for the most part. They haven't called Marjan Skillman's name too much when it comes to getting rebounds, which is rare.
Javion Caesar-Jones controlling. Larby on him. Turner hounded. Totally all over him. Here's Turner trying to create some space. Beecham, the steal, the run out. Left hand was too strong. Turner comes down with it. Other way. Bryson's three. It's good. Jermaine Bryson, largest lead for the Titans at 4. Driving, and the travel called first. Terry Gadsden, one too many steps.
It all started with that missed layup. Beecham was expecting contact, didn't get any. It's a quick 3 down the other way for the Titans, and then the Falcons turn the ball over. Things are starting to turn in the way of the Titans momentum-wise.
Turner knifing in, puts it up, and in. Turner beats the buzzer, and the Titans storm out in front by 6 to end the first frame. 17-11 the score. Sean Turner, his first bucket as a Titan to beat the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books, quarter number 2 coming up next. You're watching high school basketball on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 5-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Second quarter underway here from Thrive Charter School. Javion Caesar-Jones works it over to Sean Turner. Inside, Jones through traffic for 2. 7 points now for Jones. Totally. Corner. Beecham's 3 connects.
Quick responses, back and forth. Despite the score, this game has been pretty back and forth to start.
Hammond wants his shot at a triple. Rims out. Rebounded by Gadsden.
He's going to keep taking that shot, too. Nothing's going to stop him from taking that shot.
Larby works it into the corner. Beecham, another try at 3. That one won't go. Second chance. It's Larby on the board. Larby on the drive through 2. Six for Larby as he finishes through contacts. Turner kicks up ahead, and the foul going to be called. Bryson trying to haul that one in, and George got him for the foul.
The Falcons are starting to get really physical on these transitions here. They're not giving any of the guards for the Titans room to dribble or pass the ball out of this tight press that they're running.
Inbound coming. Javion Caesar-Jones will inbound. Some more substitutions. London Johnson enters. George gets a breather.
Looks like Skillman came back into the game as well.
Inbound, Strong, Skillman left it short. Rebound hauled in by Johnson. Totley spins, pulls a three. Can't hit. Beecham skying for the board. Last touch by him. It'll head back Thrive's way.
You know, Beecham might be one of the smallest guys on the court out here tonight, and he was the first one on that rebound. Like, this hustle and effort from the Falcons is going to pay off for them later in this game at some point.
It's a full 5 effort on the glass, you can tell. Caesar Jones controlling, taking his time. Larby extending the pressure on him. Driving left side, has it stripped. It's Larby.
He played that drive perfectly. He wanted Javian to do that.
Larby kicks. Totley's 3 on the way, won't go. Rebound by Skillman. Strong rebound by Marjon Skillman. Turner, eyes upward. Couldn't finish. Scoop shot that time from Hammond. Richards knifing in, puts it up. Offensive foul. Jermaine Bryson gives up the body and earns possession back for the Titans.
Now that is a heck of a defensive effort that I know Coach Lewis is going to be more than happy to see. Bryson gets a break after that one. Looks like Terrion Page is coming back into the game, but what a defensive effort from him.
Turner, left wing extended. Gets inside, has it poked free. Richards has it. No numbers for the Falcons. Turner scrapping for it. Here come the Titans. It's Page. Nifty move. A 3. Short.
Now it doesn't count.
Richards hounded. Page steals and scores. 3 for Terrion Page. Turner scores as well on a steal. Titans defense, too much for Burlington to handle. Timeout Falcons.
Wow. The Titans have definitely proved me wrong with this effort play now. They came out immediately to start the second quarter just barreling towards the rim, barreling towards these passing lanes, getting into the lower levels to get these rebounds whenever they need it. They're doing a much better job. I don't know what Coach said to them going into the second quarter, but they're listening now.
Sean Turner now has 4 points in this one, as he did a nice job forcing that turnover and timeout call from Burlington Township. Today's game brought to you by Haldeman Subaru and their new state-of-the-art showroom open on Route 130 in Robbinsville. The beautiful new showroom and Subaru service facility is the region's finest and most modern Subaru dealership in the area. 1207 Route 130 in Robbinsville. Pay them a visit today.
I think that Burlington should really try to run their offense a little bit more through Sidney Richards whenever he's out there, because whoever has been guarding him has had a very, very hard time staying in front of him. He's been terrific for the Falcons so far this game.
Here's Totley. Wants help, skip pass up ahead. Out, Richards, too strong. Strong rebound, Gadsden. Turnaround, that's Richards. Correction, that's Johnson on the rebound, couldn't finish. Young penetrates, puts it up, can't finish. Second shot from Skillman will go. Skillman's first points of the evening. Lead to 9 now. Richards has it stolen. Numbers for the Titans.
Uh-oh, Richards is down.
Young, left hand is good.
Richards is hobbled. He's hopping on 1 foot here. That's not good.
Sidney Richards, needing to be attended to, makes his way over to the Falcons bench.
He's immediately going towards the locker room area here at Thrive Charter. That's not good for the Falcons.
Totley gets the inbounds pass from Larby. Great defense from the Titans. Turner nearly another takeaway. Leon doubled. Stolen. Got it back. Larby wants a triple and hits. Andrew Larby, 5 in the quarter for him.
Team captain for a reason. He's got to be the guy they go through now.
He's got 9 on the night. Pull up inside the arc. Too strong from Young. Rebound Skillman. Muscles it up. It's blocked. Johnson says no. Totally has it stolen. Turner's right hand won't go. Johnson, some strong low post defense.
And they're going to call a walk.
Totally got called for the walk.
They didn't convert on it, but I got to give credit again to Marjan Skillman for that screen that he set to set up the mid-range jump shot. He put the defender on his back pretty much. It was a very hard screen. If they would have capitalized on it, that would have been a highlight play.
This is Page, gets a screen. Leon switches onto him. Hammond on the drive, high floater off the glass. Hammond's got 4. Leon draws the foul. It'll go against Page.
You can only get so many reaches in before the whistles start to come out a little bit.
Noah Ingram Beecham comes back in. Totally comes out.
Good news for the Falcons as well. Sidney Richards has made his way back over to the bench area. That doesn't confirm that he's coming back into the game, but it's good signs that he just might.
Here's Lowther with the ball. Brandon Lowther into the game for the Falcons. Leon, a 3 on the way. Won't go. Young with a board. Titans pushing. Here's Young inside, finishing for 2 more. Jamar Young, 4 in the quarter, matching his first quarter output. He's got 8 now. Skillman with a near steal, pokes it out of bounds.
And Jamar Young has been absolutely fearless this game. Whether he's getting into the lanes for rebound steals or getting the tough layups, he's been doing everything that's been asked of him. And Sidney Richards back into the game now for the Falcons, so that's good news on them.
Richards comes in. Larby looking for space. Forcing it through traffic, counted. And a chance at one more, I believe. Andrew Larby doing it all for Burlington Township here in the second quarter.
Yeah, he has been all over the place for Burlington Township. He has, and he's doing it, he's very stoic about it as well. He's not showing too much emotion out there when these things happen. He's just like, just another day on the court.
Young in the corner. Up ahead to Page. Press broken. Pass. Skillman can't finish the dunk, but he draws the whistle.
Now, if he would have made that, this gym would have exploded. Now, it almost looked like one of the Blake Griffin thrunks that he did over Timothy Mozgov all those years ago. Kind of dating myself here with that one, but
that was very close. A near poster. Skillman, he's at the stripe for a pair. Sinks the first. Skillman now with 3. London Johnson comes back in. Thrive, their largest lead at 10. Skillman can't push it to 11, an unkind roll. Larby with the board. Hounded by Ross. Skip pass, Leon rather. Floater from the stripe, wide. Rebound Young, the whistle comes in. Jump ball the call. A quick jump ball.
Yeah, very quick jump ball. Looked like he had him wrapped up around the waist instead of wrapped up around the ball, but referee saw it differently than I did.
Into the corner, this is Larby. Step back three on the way. Larby can't get the roll. Rebound skied for by Ross. Young driving, left hand won't go. Gets his own miss. Down low to Hobbs for two.
That's just a heads-up pass there from Jamar Young. Getting your own rebound and then getting the assist right afterwards. Unselfish play. Love it.
Richards trying to reset this offense. Beecham wants a three. Knocks it down. 6 in the quarter, both from beyond the arc for Beecham. Cuts it to a 9-point game. Page kicks. Ross drives. 2 more for the Titans.
They're really starting to work that pick and roll offense against the Falcons, and it's going good, and they're really getting a lot of turnovers here,
Hobbs
too.
on the steal, lays it in for 2 more. Diverse scoring here from the Titans. Richards takes contact, whistles silent. Young in the lane, whistles silent. Skillman can't turn garbage into gold. Larby, a three, connects. Andrew Larby. Second three of the quarter, third of the night.
Yeah, they need to put an emphasis on him immediately. He's going to bring them right back into this game if they just keep letting him shoot like that.
Beecham all over Hobbs. Khalid Lewis wants a timeout. 7.2 left in the first half. The Titans leading by 10 as they pour it on here in this second quarter. Everybody that's played in this second quarter has scored for the most part. I don't think we've seen Jermaine Bryson. Well, we haven't in quite some time in this second quarter, but he's the guy, the lone guy who hasn't scored in this quarter for the Titans. Everybody else has at least a field goal.
Yeah, last time we saw Bryson, even in the game, he sacrificed his body on that charge that we saw.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether he's a little shaken up from that and they're just giving him some time. Looks like he's on his feet right now. But either way, it just shows how prominent, how anybody can score on this Thrive offense, really. There's not really just that one guy. Everybody here is a contributor, and they're doing a lot of contributing on every factor. Jamar Young's been incredible on both sides of the floor. Marjon Skillman's making his point known down low now. Kim Ross is a great defender.
Today's game brought to you by the Hamilton Township Division of Health. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health to learn more today. Page, final seconds, drives in, finishes for 2. Lead up to 12 for the Titans. They pour it on here in the second quarter. 40-28 the score. Thrive Charter in front by 12. The Trentonian halftime show coming up here from Thrive Charter School in just a little bit. You're watching high school basketball on WBCB. Don't go anywhere.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, this is Merrill Reese, welcoming you back to the Revere Restaurants at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner, indoor and outdoor dining in a beautiful setting underneath their tents. You can also now settle back at their bar for great food. Come back home to those classic Revere dishes they're so well known for. There's steaks, chops, fresh in-season seafood, and homemade pasta dishes. Get out and enjoy yourselves. Come back to the Revere. They're open 7 days for lunch and dinner at 802 River Road off Route 29 in Ewing Township. They also offer special family packages for takeout. Great for any special affair at home. For more information and reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. The Revere. Outstanding.
Hello, my name's Jeff Martin. I'm the proud mayor of Hamilton Township. I'm here today at halftime to talk to you about our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter and how we need your help to clear the shelter. Right now, we have dogs, we have cats, but we are over our capacity at the shelter, and we need your help to help these animals find their forever home and join a loving family. There are a variety of ways that you can help. Obviously, the biggest is adopting. So whether you're looking for a big or small dog, a young or old cat, we likely have what would fit you and your family's needs at our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. If you can't adopt right now, maybe you can consider fostering. Fostering is a great opportunity to help an animal get out of the shelter, to start to get accustomed to living with a family, and I promise you, you're going to fall in love with it. But if you don't eventually adopt, it puts that animal in a great position to be adopted by somebody else. If you can't adopt and you can't foster, look to volunteer. So many of these animals just need some love and attention, and to know that they are loved so they can have success at their next forever home. We have information at our website if you want to adopt, if you want to foster, if you want to volunteer. Google Hamilton Township Animal Shelter and it'll be one of the first things that pops up. If you want to go and talk to somebody in person, our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter is at 2100 Sylvan Avenue, located right next to our Department of Public Works. If you want to talk to somebody in person, you can call 609-890-3550. So remember, adopt, foster, volunteer, and if none of those are good for you, we know time is valuable, even just donating money, which allows us to buy maybe some extra toys to get the animals having some fun while they're in the shelter. Donating food or blankets, any number of things that can be donated. We have the list again on our website. So again, we need your help to help the animals. And I know you've got it in you. I know you have a warm heart for our animals here at the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. So I hope either can adopt, foster, volunteer, or donate. You take some time and help us out to help these animals out. I hope you're enjoying the game. I hope to see you around soon. And thank you for your help.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, this is Merrill Reese, welcoming you back to the Revere Restaurants at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner, indoor, outdoor dining in a beautiful setting underneath their tents. You can also now settle back at their bar for great food. Come back home to those classic Revere dishes they're so well known for. Their steaks, chops, fresh in-season seafood, and homemade pasta dishes. Get out and enjoy yourselves. Come back to the Revere. They're open 7 days for lunch and dinner at 802 River Road off Route 29 in Ewing Township. They also offer special family packages for takeout. Great for any special affair at home. For more information and reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. The Revere. Outstanding. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
40-28 the score. Burlington Township trailing to Thrive Charter by 12 as we take a look at the first half numbers presented to you by the Trentonian. Don't forget, you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County. 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Leading all scorers in the first half, it's Burlington Township's Andrew Larby with 15. 10 of them coming in that second quarter, Ryan. Impressive stuff from Larby. He got things going, but as he got hotter, the rest of the Falcons' offense was kind of sputtering a bit there to end the first half.
Yeah, it unfortunately for the Falcons turned into a one-man show towards the end of the second quarter there. But again, hats off to him. He's had an incredible first half. I know Falcons fans are going to want him to repeat that effort going into the second half, but the whole team needs to pick him up too at this point. It can't all just be Andrew Larby.
Larby's got 15, as we mentioned. Sidney Richards with 6. Christian George with 1. Noah Beecham with 6. For Thrive Charter and the Titans, JV and Caesar Jones with 7. Tyler Hammond with 4. Terrian Page with 5. Marjon Skillman with 3. 8 for Jamar Young. 3 for Jermaine Bryson, 4 for Sean Turner, 4 for Ty Hobbs, and 2 for Kim Ross. In the second quarter, Thrive Charter able to outscore Burlington Township 23-17. And what was a back and forth offensive output, Thrive Charter for quite some time there, able to stack up consecutive stops to go along with those defensive transition scores that they were getting.
Yeah, the amount of turnovers that they were getting off of inbound plays, not letting the Falcons get over half court. Sean Turner being involved with a bunch of those steals. Kim Ross, Terrion Page as well. The guards defensively have been doing tremendously on both sides, really, but Thrive's really been standing out. This game is a lot closer than the score represents here. The Falcons are really putting up a good game against the defending champions, so this second half should be a lot of fun.
You look at what both sides have been able to do offensively. Thrive with how they've just implemented the full court attack. It's allowed them, when they've gotten into the half court, to slow things down at times and dictate the offensive flow. So you might see more three-point attempts from Thrive. You might see more spacing, more outside shooting from them in this second half. Or on the other side of things for Burlington Township, they might have some adjustments in terms of how to combat this up-tempo pace that the Titans have set for the first 2 quarters.
I mean, you look at the scoring output for both teams, the amount of spread out scoring for Thrive compared to like a lump sum for one guy for Burlington, it really shows.
Javion Caesar Jones into the game. Needs help, kicks it over. Resets. Gets inside, Jones hesitates. Had him up in the air, but moved the pivot foot. They got him for the walk.
Almost a classic Javian Cesar Jones play, getting into the paint, spinning and getting the layup, but walk that time.
Double team coming, Hammond trying to help Page. This is Richards. Totley and Richards, 2-guard high set. Looks like an extensive diamond zone from the Titans to start, as that one gets deflected out of play. And a turnover going back the Titans' way with some handsy defense.
Yeah, Larby was trying to get around the screen with Jamar Young, but he just lost the dribble and threw it right to the official.
Young hounded. Driving. Left hand gets the roll. Jamar Young into double figures with 10. He leads Thrive. Larby. Double, even triple team coming. George kicks out. Richards, a wide open three is good. Sidney Richards with 9. And his first triple since the first quarter.
My bad, Mike. He's got to be somebody that they get going immediately, because I said it at the beginning of the game, he's got to be the one that they go through, and I still truly believe that. They're having a really hard time with Larby and Richards.
Skillman, mean screen, rolls, can't finish. Larby pushing the issue into the middle. George gets it over. Totley working it left side, resets to Larby, now over to Richards. High post feed, George pumps, gets hit, and the whistle sounds. He'll shoot 2.
Good patience and anticipation down on the low block there for George. Got Skillman up in the air almost immediately, and he's able to get that whistle.
Saw head coach Lacey Walker dig deep into his bench at times into that first half as George sinks the first. Saw a little bit of London Johnson into the game and some Terry Gadsden as well to play that 5 spot. Second shot from George on the way, an unfriendly roll. Rims out as he splits another pair at the line. Down to a 10-point game, 6 minutes to go in the third and counting. Cesar Jones. Larby on him, works it left side. Gets in the lane, left hand, denied, but the whistle comes in.
That's the second time that Cesar Jones has lost the headband. It's right at my feet now, but and I heard Marjan Skillman saying to him, man, forget it, just toss it. And it's right here now.
Jones able to hit the first, he's got 8. Javian Cesar Jones, been a member of this squad for quite some time now and really a valuable varsity starter at times throughout his career. Coming off the bench tonight, he sinks the pair at the line there. Full court press back on, stolen by Young. Hammond, a 3, won't go. Skillman fighting for it, but George comes up with it. Here goes Richards, all the way to the cup for 2.
Thrive trying to respond immediately here.
Other way, Jones, strong take. Whistle silent, Skillman second chance. He'll get the whistle to sound, and he'll head to the stripe for 2.
Now to piggyback off of what you were saying earlier about Cesar Jones, yeah, he's been a part of this since even before the name change. I believe he's been on the varsity squad for 4 years now. I think he's been here since his freshman year. He's been a constant name here, talked about in Hamilton, and I know he wants to get one more title before he gets out of here.
Skillman can't hit the first. See Johnson come back into the game. George gets a breather. Skillman back at the line shooting another. Second shot won't go either for Skillman. Trip comes up empty. Larby skying for the board. Looking to clear the timeline and does so. Richards, stolen. Hammond, all alone, lays it up and in. 6 for Hammond. Lead back to 12 for the Titans.
Buckets don't really get much easier than that.
Leon to Totley, elbow jumper, no good. Rebounded by Hammond. Down low, Skillman. Hounded by Johnson, and the whistle sounds as Johnson a bit too handsy.
Yeah, Skillman was about to start going to work down there, down low, starting to use some of that. I call it elite footwork almost, because he's really, really good. He's not like the biggest guy down there, but he certainly plays like it.
Corner, Page, a 3. It's good. Terrion Page, first 3 of the night. He's got 8.
And TP 4-3, that could be something we hear a lot this season for the Titans.
Run out. Page through contact for 2 more.
See, I thought
10 now for Page.
I thought that was an and 1, honestly.
Arid pass out of bounds. Thrive defense. The name of success tonight for the Titans. Timeout called down on the floor. Burlington Township wants to talk some things over. 51-34. Now the score, the largest lead continues to grow tonight for Thrive.
They've been attacking on all cylinders since they came out for the half. I thought that the Falcons were going to do a little bit more, but Thrive's doing a lot more.
Today's game brought to you as a public service by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. Visit mercercountyprosecutor.com to learn more today, as well as Hyundai of Trenton at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Hyundai of Trenton, proud to sponsor tonight's game on WBCB.
Now, I'm looking at the Falcons roster, and I just noticed that Noah Ingram Beecham is a freshman. That's pretty impressive. He's been all over this game, too. He's been shooting lights out, honestly, for the Falcons.
Not afraid at all of the moment either. And Beecham, a couple of big threes, as you mentioned, in this game, and all over the floor. Trusted minutes from a 9th grader as he hounds Sean Turner, the sophomore guard, into the game. Turner, turnaround, couple of moves, can't finish. Rebound, Hobbs. Turner will work out, Hobbs will reset. Ty Hobbs wants a screen, gets one. Bryson, Hammond, a deep 3, hard off the heel. Larby trying to save. Turner comes up with it, takes contact, can't get the roll, the lid about to pop off of this joint. Turner, a near acrobatic and 1 opportunity. He'll shoot 2 instead.
Anybody who watched Sean Turner play last year when he was a Hornet knows that he's an incredible iso ball guard. He's somebody who can make a lot of plays, and it's somebody whose shot rarely looks like that, honestly. That's a rare miss from Sean Turner. But nevertheless, he is a pure shooter, pure stroke, pure just athlete on the basketball court. Thrive's got a really nice young player in him.
Splits a pair. He's got 5 on the night here in his Titans debut. Skip pass. Beecham corner. Richards hoists. Can't hit. Rebound. Hammond. Directing traffic. Step back on the way. Short. Rebounded by Richards. Larby to Richards. Corner, Johnson. Under 3 to go here in the third. An 18-point lead for Thrive. Corner 3, Totley. Can't get it to roll. Larby, a healthy one. Won't go either. Beecham with a long rebound. Falcons can reset. Larby pulls up from 16 and hits. First points of the second half for Andrew Larby. He's got 17. Turner running the show on offense. Bryson needs help. This is Ross. Hammond. Ross. Bryson, dead on, can't hit.
This is what the Falcons need. They really need to come back on this possession and score, and that's exactly what they don't need.
Larby unable to get his feet down. Second time tonight that's happened for the Falcons, where the pass into the front court just has not been where it's supposed to be, or hasn't been timed properly, I should say.
That one might be costly too, honestly, because it looked like that the Falcons may have started to get a little momentum going after the miss that we just saw down here, but nevertheless, here we are back at square one for the Falcons.
Hobbs inbounds to Turner. Takes it in the backcourt. Shakes off Beecham, floats with the left, can't get the roll. Bryson the follow, that won't go either. Bodies hit the floor, it's Beecham. And he calls a timeout. The freshman down on the ground wanting to avoid the jump ball. Gets possession for Burlington Township. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter, 52-36. Thrive commanding this one so far. And as much as we've talked about the defensive effort from Thrive, the offense equally as impressive tonight. We've talked about the unselfish characteristics of this team from a season ago. It's carried over here into the season opener in the 25-26 season. And you see this team again, it doesn't matter how many guards are on the floor. You can make the case that everybody plays like a guard with how selfless they are with the basketball and really just uncaring in terms of who scores it. They just want it to get the best look possible on the floor. And tonight, you really have seen a very selfless brand of basketball from Thrive Charter. A lot of chemistry, a lot of cohesive play from the Titans. A lot of these guys have been in the program for 3 or more years at this point, so it's nice to see that it was a little tough for them when they started, and now they're finally starting to reap the rewards of everything that they've worked for, and it's showing their chemistry, showing how good, I guess, even friends they are instead of just teammates. They're finding each other exactly where they need to find them. There's a lot going right now for the Titans. Leon checks back in here for the Falcons. Hobbs to inbound under their own basket. Gets it in. Ross out to Skillman. Corner. Now Turner. Spinning. Draws the whistle.
Turner almost just threw that one away, but the whistle saved a turnover for the Titans.
That's the 5th team foul in the quarter against Burlington Township. Heading to the line, here is Sean Turner. As Turner shoots 2. Hits the first. Thrive Charter School in Hamilton Township, proud to sponsor tonight's game. WBCB Thrive Charter School. Their mission is to empower students with knowledge, critical thinking skills, and a strong sense of responsibility for grades K through 12. Thrive Charter School, proud to sponsor tonight's contest on WBCB. Ball is loose. Johnson comes up with it, and he walked. Did Turner split a pair there at the line, or did he make both?
No, he missed one. Missed one. That's what
I thought. 1:04 to go in the third. Thrive back with possession after the turnover. This is Hobbs. Beecham on him. Skillman gets inside, takes contact, and finishes. Marjon Skillman, strong in the lane. He's got 5.
And that's the brand of basketball we're used to seeing from him, bully ball.
Larby trying to create some space. Ross on him. It's a screen. Beecham steps into a healthy three, rims out. Johnson with a board. Muscles it up. He's blocked by Skillman, but a whistle blows.
And I mean, it's a great second effort there from London Johnson, but I'm more impressed with the fact that Beecham almost drilled that from as far out as he was. Like a quarter inch to the right, maybe that's going in, but that was as close as it gets.
Johnson can't hit on the first. London Johnson, the 6'3" junior forward. Second shot on the way. That one rims in. Thrive can play for the last shot if they want to. Here's Turner. Leon on him. Turner kicks. Skillman has it stripped by Johnson. Beautiful feed, high-low from Turner to Skillman. Good defense there from Johnson to poke it away. Hammond comes in for the final 9.4. Hobbs comes out for Thrive.
Basket's still shaking.
Ross into Skillman, can't finish. Second chance will go. 4 in the quarter for Skillman. He's got 7 on the night, and he grows the lead to 20 for Thrive Charter. 57-37 the score. 1 quarter remains. The reigning Central Jersey Group 1 champs, 1 quarter away from a season-opening victory here on their home floor.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Haldeman Ford Subaru. Haldeman Subaru, new state-of-the-art showroom, now open on Route 130 in Robbinsville. 1207 Route 130 in Robbinsville. Haldeman Ford still proudly serving you on Route 33 in Hamilton as well. And don't forget, the Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health to learn more today. Today's game also brought to you in part by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. Visit mercercountyprosecutor.com so you can learn more about programs in the area. A 20-point advantage for Thrive. Underway here in the fourth quarter. Javian Caesar Jones back onto the floor for the Titans. Pass tipped and last touched by Thrive.
Falcons got to get something going really quickly if they want to get back into this game. They really need to really push the pace here and start making some of the threes that they're putting up.
Leon kicks. Larby hoists from 3. Won't go. Beecham skying for the board, but Jones pries it free. Skillman up ahead, corner. Hammond buries it. First 3 of the night for Hammond. He's got 9. Beecham, skip pass, Larby. Trying to calm it down, works it to the corner to Gadsden. Beecham, a healthy 3, won't go. Rebound by Page. Up ahead, Caesar Jones. Up and in for 2. Count it, and a foul as Caesar Jones will go to the line for one more.
I think he just lost his shoe on that one, honestly.
Larby helped up after the play. Caesar Jones going to head to the line to shoot one. Was ruled a common foul.
We did a little talking about the longevity of Cesar Jones, but it also, his leadership goes without saying. He's one of the guys that they look at when things are going wrong. He's one of these guys that picks them right up just in case something is going wrong.
Can't convert the and one opportunity. Pass floated to Leon, goes out of play and turns it back over to the Titans.
You know, they're breaking the press well, but these passes are just a little too high. That's the only thing. If they could just get a little bit more crisper on the passes, they might be able to make this single digits at some point.
Caesar Jones, corner, Page left alone and makes him pay. Terrion Page, second three of the night. 13 for him overall. Larby has it stolen. Up ahead, Jones. Back behind! John Skillman going to get called for a technical foul for hanging on the rim. I don't know about that one.
I mean, I don't even think he cares. That was an electric play behind the back from JCJ. Marjan Skillman is always due to Sky at least once a game. What a play. I don't care about the technical. That was amazing.
Neither does his head coach, Khalid Lewis. More than okay with that result. Jones with a dump-off dime to Skillman for the two-handed hammer.
And that's textbook definition of ball don't lie, kids.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't think it was any type of gamesmanship there from Skillman. It's really just, that's a big fella going towards the rim, and there's a lot of individuals not as big as him underneath of said rim. So he's trying to buy some time so that he doesn't come down on one of those smaller individuals. But in the same breath, I can understand as to why one official might see that play as necessary for a technical foul. But again, it's player safety that is most important, and I think Skillman did a good job making sure he kept himself and the others around him safe.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Mike. Great play and a very selfless hang on the rim.
Larby gets inside, can't finish after splitting one of two technical free throws. Here's Beecham looking inside, kicking out. Richards, another three, it's blocked. Page got a hand on it.
Looked like Tyler Hammond couldn't handle the rebound properly, so it stays in possession of the Falcons.
29-point lead for Thrive. Beecham, George, pumps, floats, can't hit. Rebounded by Young. Young all the way to the rim.
Have yourself a game, Jamar Young.
He's got 12. Just one of the multiple Titans in double figures. Totally opposite Richards. One more. Larby lines it up. Can't knock it down. George, a second chance. Spins, floats, and hits.
Now, if you're the Falcons, you don't want to start forcing your offense. You can still, oh my goodness.
Skillman muscles in two more. Richards can't hit that one. Hammond, left hand, count it, and a foul. Beecham gonna get called for the foul.
Looks like somebody for the Falcons hurt their nose. He's holding on to his face pretty heavy.
That's George. Hammond heading to the line for one more.
Oh, I think he's got some color. I think he might be bleeding.
And now Thrive Charter will give the majority of their starters the rest of the night off.
And well deserved too, honestly. They've had whatever their game plan was, they played it fantastically tonight. So their starters definitely deserve a bit of a siesta the rest of the night.
Hammond sinks the and one opportunity. And coming in is Ethan Dickerson for him. We saw him light it up in the JV game before this one.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun to watch. He's one of those guys that just has a ball on the string. Love to watch him play and dribble.
Larby inside, won't go. Dickerson fighting for it. Jump ball called as Beecham and Dickerson having to get into it, and a technical foul now called on Dickerson.
We're getting pretty heavy with the technicals now all of a sudden. I don't even know what he did. He got pushed away by his own teammate. I don't know what he did wrong to into a technical.
Yeah, it seemed like it was something he said. Kind of said and pointed towards Beecham in frustration. Now Larby's going to head to the line. Refs are talking about it. And we'll see what the official ruling is. They're going to get him for a technical foul. Larby shooting 2 technical free throws, can't hit the first. See Marjon Skillman talking things over with Dickerson before he checks into the game.
I think Dickerson's a little upset after the whole play itself was probably a little frustrating, whatever caused him to say what he said or do what he did to get the technical. It looked like he's just trying to blow some steam off.
Larby over to Beecham in the corner. Nearing 4 minutes in regulation here. A 34-point lead for Thrive. Larby with a floater, gets it to go.
Tough finish, too. The Hobbs was right underneath there with him and took a big bump.
Turner turns it over.
Now that might just be a new thing. He's got to get used to being a part of this team. Sean Turner does. Everybody else on this team has a lot of chemistry. Sean's just got to be a little bit more patient in making that pass.
Dickerson comes back in. Pass almost stolen by Turner. Beecham in the corner, sidestep, 3, short. This is Turner. Corner kick, Hobbs, baseline drive. Ross kicks out. Turner will reset. Turner getting inside, floating with the left and kissing it off the glass. 8 now for Turner, stolen by Hobbs. They call him for a travel.
Like we got a new Falcon into the game now. I think that's Brandon Lowther.
Lowther comes in. Totally inbounds to him. Richards doubled. Lowther into the middle, gets it back. Poked free, here's Ross. Batted away by Totley. Triple, no. Gets his own miss, here's Johnson. Trying to muscle through traffic, can't do so. Richards lets it fly. Won't drop. Hobbs with a big board. Pushes the issue. All the way, Hobbs. Takes contact, whistles are silent. And the ball bounces all the way up here towards us.
I'm surprised they didn't say that one counted. It looked like he made contact with it after the ball hit the backboard. So A little surprised that they let that one go, but nevertheless, Thrive keeps possession.
Turner inbounding, floats it out. This is Ross, nearing 2 minutes to play. Inside, ball is poked free.
I'll tell you what, despite the lead, the physicality has gone nowhere.
Hobbs, elbow jumper blocked. Totley sends it back. 2 minutes and change left in this one. Gadsden, a three. No, rebounded by Ross. Dickerson driving, puts it up and in for two.
You know, he started out good in the JV game, and he's keeping his good night going on varsity.
Other way, basket won't go. Gadsden, the follow, will go. Turner, floater, other end, won't drop. Hard off the heel, Johnson can't haul it in. Hobbs can't finish either. Gadsden through contact. Lowther fighting with Ross for it, and it stays with Burlington Township. 1:13 to play. Substitutions coming on. Garrett Vincent checking in.
You know, the fact that Kim Ross was the one to get the hand on the ball there to knock it out of Lowther's hands, he was at half court when that ball was in the air.
Dickerson on Beecham. Pulls from the elbow, won't fall. Turner, transition through the traffic, and the whistle sounds.
The clock was still going there for a second. Unlike football, I don't think there's a running clock in basketball, so.
See if they put any time back.
I think it was only like 2 seconds, if anything.
Well, this one all but decided as the Titans have had no problem reestablishing themselves in the basketball landscape here in the Garden State. The reigning Central Jersey Group 1 champs come out tonight and put up 80 points and still looking for more. Turner sinks a pair at the line. Gadsden. Here's Beecham. Beecham gets a screen. Works it out. Hobbs almost comes up with another turnover. Lowther inside, can't finish. Ball still loose. Heads back with Thrive. Final seconds ticking away here, and that should just about do it tonight.
What a team effort tonight from the Titans. That's all I got to say, really. It was an absolute beautifully done team effort. This was one of the only teams to give them trouble last year. They came out for blood, and they got it.
Thrive Charter takes the season opener, 80-44, the final score, as they improve to 1-0 on the 2025-26 campaign. The WBCB Sports Player of the Game interview is next on WBCB.
$14.90 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Back here at Thrive Charter School after an 80-44 victory over Burlington Township, the Titans improved to 1-0 on the season and joined now by our WBCB Sports Player of the Game, Javian Caesar Jones, 11 points off the bench. A big victory for you guys. First and foremost, you've been in this program for quite some time now. To come off the bench with 11 points in the way that you did, how's it feel to get the win here in the first game of the year?
It feels good. I'm happy to be back on the court. I was out with a little injury, so that's why I came off the bench. But as soon as I came in the game, I was ready to produce and give whatever it takes.
You guys had a great mentality tonight. It seemed like it started with defense, it ended with defense. What was your coach kind of telling you guys pregame heading into this game to set the tone?
Last year we went to them and they blew us. They beat us, so we felt disrespected. So after that, we knew today we was locked in all day in school. We had to get back.
Well, you did just that with a dominant victory over Burlington Township. A big win for you guys to start the season. Gym was packed tonight to see you guys play. How's that make you feel when you get such a great turnout from your fans?
It makes me feel good. It makes me want to perform for the fans and everything.
Well, you guys got a great win tonight. Congratulations, you're our player of the game. Javian Caesar Jones, 11 points in the victory. Best of luck the rest of the way, my man.
Thank you.
Javian Caesar Jones joining us here on WBCB, our player of the game here tonight. We'll be right back here on WBCB to wrap it up here from Thrive Charter School. Want to thank all of our sponsors who made today's broadcast possible here on WBCB. Kessel Dermatology, the Capital Health System, the Revere Restaurant, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Haldeman Ford, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Hyundai of Trenton, the Trentonian, Thrive Charter School, all proud to bring you today's coverage of high school basketball on WBCB. For the crew, Ethan Maldonado produced today's stream. Ryan Baxter did our camera work and our color commentary. My name is Mike Warren. One final time here from Thrive Charter. The final score, 80-44. The Titans victorious over the Falcons of Burlington Township. Until we talk to you again tomorrow evening for more high school basketball, we thank you so much for tuning in to high school basketball on the WBCB Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody.